Have you ever wondered if time travelers might have visited our past? It's a fascinating concept that has captured the imagination of many throughout history. From mysterious figures appearing in old photographs to accounts of people claiming to be from different times. The idea of time travel has long intrigued both scientists and the general public alike. Today, we're diving deep into some of the most compelling historical accounts that suggest people from other times might have walked among us. Are these mere coincidences, or could they be evidence of something more extraordinary? Let's explore some of these intriguing cases and see what they might tell us about the possibility of time travel. One of the most famous cases that has puzzled researchers for decades is the story of the man from Taured. In 1954, a well-dressed businessman arrived at Tokyo's Haneda airport presenting a passport from a country called Taured. The problem? Taured doesn't exist and never has. When questioned, the man insisted his country was located between France and Spain, where Andorra should be. He even had a driver's license and currency from this non-existent nation. Customs officials were baffled. They detained the man in a hotel while they investigated, but when they returned the next morning, he had vanished without a trace. All his documents had disappeared from the airport's secure safe as well. Was this a case of interdimensional travel, or perhaps a time traveler who had slipped through the cracks of reality? Moving on to photographic evidence. There have been numerous instances of seemingly out-of-place individuals appearing in historical photographs. One of the most discussed is the so-called time traveler in a 1941 photograph from South Fork Bridge in British Columbia, Canada. No. In this image, a man stands out from the crowd due to his modern-looking sunglasses and printed t-shirt, items that seem anachronistic for the time period. While skeptics argue that these items could have existed in some form in the 1940s, the man's overall appearance and style have led many to speculate about the possibility of time travel. Could this be a visitor from the future, accidentally captured on film during a journey to the past? Another intriguing case is that of Andrew Carlson, who allegedly made number 350 million on the stock market in 2003 by making 126 higher-risk trades with 100% accuracy. When questioned by the SEC, Carlson claimed to be a time traveler from the year 2256. He offered to reveal the location of Osama bin Laden and the cure for AIDS in exchange for leniency. While many dismiss this as an elaborate hoax, the story continues to circulate and spark debate about the potential consequences of time travel on our financial systems. Historical accounts of time travelers aren't limited to the 20th and 21st centuries. In 1932, archaeologist F. Bodsgaard claimed to have discovered a pocket watch-like mechanism in a previously sealed Chinese tomb dating back to the Ming Dynasty. The object, which resembled a Swiss ring watch, was reportedly in working condition when found. How could such a sophisticated timepiece end up in a tomb sealed centuries before the invention of modern watchmaking techniques? Some researchers have also pointed to ancient texts and artifacts as potential evidence of time travel. The Egyptian hieroglyphs found in the Temple of Seti I in Abydos have sparked controversy due to what appear to be depictions of modern vehicles, including helicopters and submarines. While mainstream archaeologists argue these are simply the result of overlapping carvings, others suggest they could be evidence of ancient Egyptians encountering future technology. In the realm of literature, there are instances where authors seem to have predicted future events with uncanny accuracy. One of the most famous examples is Morgan Robertson's 1898 novella Futility, which described the sinking of an unsinkable ship called the Titan. The story bore striking similarities to the real-life sinking of the Titanic 14 years later, including details about the ship's size, speed, and the month of the tragedy. Could Robertson have been more than just a prescient writer? Some speculate he might have had access to information from the future. Another literary curiosity is the work of John Titor. It's an online personality who claimed to be a time traveler from 2036, between 2000 and 2001. Titor made numerous predictions about future events on various internet forums. While many of his predictions have not come to pass, some of his descriptions of technological advancements have been surprisingly accurate. The John Titor phenomenon continues to be debated, with some believing it to be an elaborate hoax, and others considering it potential evidence of time travel. As we consider these accounts, it's important to approach them with a critical eye. Many can be explained by coincidence, misinterpretation, or deliberate hoaxes. However, the persistence of these stories and the occasional difficulty in fully debunking them keeps the possibility of time travel alive in the public imagination. The concept of time travel raises numerous philosophical and scientific questions. If time travelers have visited our past, why haven't they made more significant impacts on history? Are there rules or limitations to time travel that prevent interference? Or perhaps, as some theorists suggest, any changes made by time travelers instantly create alternate timelines, leaving our own history unaffected. From a scientific perspective, while time travel to the future is theoretically possible according to Einstein's theory of relativity, traveling to the past presents numerous paradoxes and challenges that current physics struggles to resolve. The famous grandfather paradox, where a time traveler could potentially prevent their own birth by interfering with their ancestors, is just one of many logical conundrums that arise when considering backwards time travel. Despite these challenges, the allure of time travel continues to captivate us. It represents not just the conquest of time, but the ultimate freedom to explore history, correct mistakes, and satisfy our curiosity about both past and future. Whether or not time travelers have actually visited our past, the very idea pushes us to question our understanding of reality and the nature of time itself. As we conclude our exploration of these fascinating historical accounts, we're left with more questions than answers. The possibility of time travel remains one of the great mysteries of our universe, continuing to inspire scientists, writers, and dreamers alike. While we may not have concrete proof of time travelers in our midst, the stories we've explored today remind us of the vast potential for discovery that still exists in our world. Who knows? Perhaps one day, we'll unlock the secrets of time itself and join the ranks of those hypothetical travelers through the ages. Until then, we can only wonder at the possibilities and keep our eyes open for any anachronistic visitors who might just be passing through. Like, share, and subscribe to